Hello and welcome to another Spectrum Geeks video. My name is Dale, and in today's video we're going to be talking about this. It's the Amazon Echo Auto Gen 2. So thanks for joining me. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad. It's absolutely lashing it down here in the UK. Doing this in November 2023. Sat out here in my Lotus Evora 400, and we're going to install this, the Amazon Echo Gen 2. I've had this for a little while now, just not had the time to come and have a go at installing it because the weather's not too good. I thought today would be the perfect option. So currently in my Evora 400, again I'm not using this car every day, but I do have an old Apple iPod that I have plugged into the USB socket here in the glove box, and then I just connect that basically through the aux input. Sometimes I do use Bluetooth on my phone if I want to listen to Spotify or something, but I often can't be bothered to kind of rummage around in my pocket to try and find the phone and set everything up. So I'm hoping that using something like this, it's a little bit discreet. If you were familiar with the Amazon Echo Auto, the original one, it was quite a big box. This one's quite small, so I think it might kind of blend in quite well here in around the cockpit area of the Evora 400. So let's unbox it, have a look at what's inside, how it's kind of set up, what the specs are, and then we'll install it here in my Evora and see if it's any good. Okay, so if you've ever owned any other Amazon Echo type device, the boxing is pretty similar. Let's pull back the top and see what we have inside. So first off, there is a 12 volt little charger. So if you don't have any way to power it due to USB slots or whatever in your vehicle, you do have this available. So on the end is a USB-A and a USB-C, and this is a fast charging module as well, so supports quick charge 3.0 as well. So I won't be needing to use this, hopefully, because I can use the onboard USB from the head unit, but something handy to keep in the glove box anyway if we're not using it. We have some manuals and paraphernalia just there, and then in this little box here will probably be the options for mounting. Yep, so there's a little alcohol wipe here that we can clean the surface, and then we have a double-sided sticky pad if you just want to be able to stick it there permanently. We'll see what I'm going to go with in a moment. And then there is the sticky backed magnetic piece, which is probably what I'm going to use, but we'll see what's going to look best once we offer things up. And then we have the actual Android Auto device itself, which is all coiled up in here. So this is what it looks like when it comes out the box. We'll take the wrapper off in a moment, have a little bit of a closer look, but I think there should also be, oh there is, it's hidden down the box here, is a little auxiliary cable as well. So if you don't have Bluetooth on your vehicle, then you will have to have the option of plugging it in to the aux jack, which again we won't need to use here. The head unit has Bluetooth support. So let me unwrap this and we can talk about specs in a bit more detail. Okay, so here it is, little magnet kind of insert on the back there that goes with the adapter. So this is the little unit itself, and again remember, compared to that old one, this is so much smaller. It's 23.2 millimeters wide, 52 millimeters high, and it weighs only 61 grams. We'll see when we turn it on in a moment. At the top here is a little light bar. Then we have the action button, so if it isn't hearing you over road noise and stuff, which we'll touch on in a moment, you can just press it. And then there is a mute button. Inside there is an array of 5 microphones. Obviously this is so it can pick up your voice, but also so it can do that kind of dynamic noise cancelling to hear your voice. So whether you've got music on, road noise because you've got the roof off, aircon on or whatever, it should be able to pick up your voice. And then in this little box here, this is the main kind of speaker module itself. So there is an auxiliary input on the top there, and then the USB-A we're going to plug in into our USB slot. Inside this box is a MediaTek MT7697H, I think it is, and the Intel Sioux Creek DSP. So this is what's doing kind of all the computing of the Echo Auto Gen 2. But like I said, it's just so simple and lightweight. So let me get this plugged in. So I won't do a super neat install to show you as we're going through, because I don't want to waste time, and obviously everyone's setup is slightly different. I'm hoping that I can hide all this in the glove box and just have this neatly positioned somewhere somewhat discreet around near the head unit. But we'll go through the app, show you how it works and how we set it up, and let you know what my thoughts are. So let me get it plugged in. Okay, so let's get this installed and set up. If you are actually interested in this little weird thing that I have on my dashboard, that's actually my daily lab air freshener for my vehicle. I did a separate video on these a while ago, but there is a link down in the description. You can get discount on any order that you make, and I think with Black Friday approaching as well, you know, there may be other deals to be had, so check those out. So let's plug this in, see what happens. So unplugged the trusty old iPad, and we'll see, does it light up blue and do something? Probably need to turn the ignition on, won't I? So let's do that. Aha!
Hello, bonjour, ciao, hola. Let's get rolling. When you can safely do so, go to your Alexa app and add a new device. Lass uns loslegen.
Okay, so that's working, so let's move that out of the way a moment. On this side, I'll show you what's happening on in the app. So all of that noise is coming out of this as a little speaker. So we'll look at it working through the speakers in the vehicle in a moment. But let's get this set up and working. Okay, so opening the Alexa app, let's go to devices. Oh, already found the Echo Auto, so we do agree, confirm that we're not driving, and it's going to take a few minutes to set this up. So that's one thing actually that I also like about this, and we'll see if my understanding is correct, but you don't have to need to pair it to your phone every time for internet access to use Spotify or Amazon Music or whatever. It's going to do that automatically when it's near the phone. So select an accessory, that's the one. That beeping is speed camera detect that's happening here in the background. Right, so press the action button to confirm pairing. So the action button is that top button. We're not going to mount it just yet. So we will play it with Bluetooth. See, you can use Apple CarPlay and both wired and wireless as well. That's interesting. Okay, go to your phone's Bluetooth settings to connect to your car stereo. So let me just turn my head unit on, and I'll have to show you this as a separate overlay, I guess, if I can get it to work. It's been so long since I've used the head unit in this vehicle. Okay, so Bluetooth. Okay, so the car and my phone, Bluetooth is up there, so we need to test this is working. So play sound, hopefully we hear something. Again, this is still kind of doing its setup stuff. Okay, I heard that. I'll just turn the... There we go. That's working. It does 3 of these. Fantastic. So we can use it for entertainment, which we do want. I'm not going to use it for hands-free or anything because this car has a hands-free kit already built into it, and we're not going to need it for could I use it? It's got maps and everything built in anyway, so no, we won't. We'll just use it for entertainment. Okay, Spotify for music, podcasts, Amazon Music, radio, Amazon Music, Sky News. Let's see what the options are. So I'm going to leave music as Spotify. Podcasts could be Spotify or TuneIn. I'm going to use Spotify for podcasts as well. And then radio. Okay. And then news. I guess we have BBC News for that. Okay. So use the Echo on the go. So I need to set that to always. So let's just quickly do that. Use auto mode now. Yes.
Hello and welcome to your Echo Auto. I have a few tips to share. To exit at any time, you can say, stop. Let's get started. If you have other Echo devices, you can use this device to make an announcement on all of them. I won't actually broadcast this time, but you can try this. Announce that I'm on my way home.
I'm on my way home.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Okay. Let's try and play some music. So let me think. So I'm going to make sure that your echoes don't go crazy by trying to mute the wake word. Actually, we won't use the wake word. I'll just use the button. Play royalty-free music.
Playing songs by Somewhat Good royalty-free music from Dale's Spotify.
Stop. There we go. And actually the audio is pretty good. The speakers aren't best in this car. You don't drive a car like this because you want to listen to entertainment system. You want to hear the exhaust. But yeah, I'm really impressed. So I'm going to just fiddle around a little bit deciding where to mount this. Again, either with the sticky thing or most likely the magnetic mount. I just need to decide exactly where I'm going to put it, and then we'll do a little overlay of that and we will wrap up the video. But so far, recommend this. Pretty good. Okay, so I've got the Android Auto installed where I want. I actually think it's a nice discreet install. So when you just sat here behind the steering, when you look down, it's not obvious that Android Auto is here, but I can see it if I just dip my head down a little bit. It's very easy to see the lighting and everything, and it's just working really, really well. The only kind of one little thing that I didn't realise, but I guess kind of makes sense, is from a safety perspective really, that when you first get in and turn the ignition on, which I'll show you in a moment on the side here, it doesn't automatically connect and start working. I mean, it does connect very quickly, but it still wants you to open the Echo app so that it can go into auto mode. So let me just kind of show you what that looks like. So let's see if I can make that work from the screen here. It's difficult. I might have to just take a screenshot and post it. So turn the ignition on. Again, apologies for the ignition beeping because the door is open here. Okay.
Hello, just a moment while I connect to your phone.
Oh. So actually, it has just started playing automatically, but then it wants us to go into the app to start working. So weird, but yeah, works really well. I'm very impressed with it. Sound quality and responsiveness is amazing. So again, I'll just do a quick test before I finish up. What's the weather like in London today?
Right now in London, England, it's 6 degrees Celsius with showers. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 10 degrees and a low of 6 degrees.
What do you think of Echo Auto?
I don't know that.
She doesn't know. So I hope this video has helped. I'm really happy, and if you've got a car, again, like my Evora 400, that doesn't have a DAB radio, it doesn't have any internet connectivity, I thought instead of spending, let's face it, probably £1,000 for a doubled-in display with video and everything to get internet connectivity, £60 for the Echo Auto is a bargain, and I got mine in previous Amazon sales. That's always happening. So hope this video has helped. If it has done, please like and subscribe. If you want to get one, there's a link down in the description using an affiliate link, so it doesn't cost you any more, does help support the channel. Also consider becoming a Spectrum Geeks YouTube member if you want to as well. That's 99 pence a month, and you can cancel whenever you like. And as mentioned before, if you're interested in one of those daily lab air fresheners for your car, there's a link in the description for those as well. Get yourself some discount. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Any questions, comments or feedback, leave them down in the comment section and I'll follow up with you. But until the next video, take care of yourself and goodbye for now.